everyone, I'm Becky,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're doing Bickering book reviews. Today we're talking about A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley? Howley? I'm gonna say. I apologize if that's pronounced wrong. And I got this book off of Nick Alley.
Same.
So this book takes place it's an adult romance book that takes place in an alternative universe, and you have Muriel, who is the daughter of like a very, very prominent witch family, and she doesn't really have any powers, but she's trying. And she accidentally, instead of sending back something she summoned wrong, she summons a demon named Oz. Um, and he's there. He thinks she summoned him to trade her soul for something. And she's like, no, this was a whoopsie. And so she's going to try to get him to go away. Well, her mother comes in and assumes that it's her boyfriend, and she doesn't want to say, I accidentally summoned a demon. So he agrees to fake date her while he tries to get her to trade her soul for something. But as these fake date things happen, they spend time together and they begin to start a little bit of a relationship. And that is basically the book. And I wanted to love this book, and I didn't really care for it.
So I knew at a very early point that I was like, this isn't for me. Like the writing style just did not work for me. It didn't work for me.
It was like the first chapter. Like the first chapter, I'm like, I don't really want to go any further in this. And I think what it is this is a first-time author, and I think she had created this world, and she wanted to tell you everything about the world. And so it was just like information dump, information dump, it wasn't like finesse. It's not like you like slowly learned about stuff. It was almost like reading a textbook.
I just noticed that some of the phrasing was just awkward, and like she would use not like she would use words and phrases that weren't like typically used, that like I don't know, it felt like she was using a thesaurus, and like that was annoying. And like I could have gone along with it, like with the plot, as far as the plot was very obvious, but like in this kind of book, like that's acceptable. Like you knew what was going to happen, you knew all the twists, there was nothing surprising, but like that's okay so long as you like the characters. And like I didn't even really find them charming. It was,
Well,
I
you
don't
don't really
know.
get to know the characters. And honestly, I felt like it went from I accidentally summoned you to we are gonna like be very physical without any kind of evolution in their relationship.
Yeah, and the two moms that were like the mayor and the mom fighting,
They
that
were
was weird.
cartoony villain.
And like the friends, I didn't like the friends. They were caricature
Everything was over
too.
the top. Everything was like beyond the stereotype. Like her very sporty friend was like sporty to the extreme, and the unsupportive mother was like evil to the point of like Snively Whiplash. And I just
Well, and at the end of the arc, there was chapters for there's another book in the series. There were chapters for that, and I was like, no, like, and the
no.
thing is, I know exactly the trajectory of that plot, only reading the first few chapters. I didn't even finish the first few chapters of that like
I didn't
exit.
even look
I
at
was
it.
just like, I don't want this.
No. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I didn't care. And I don't know. I feel like for the world that she like built, I didn't really know any of the characters though. Like, there was nothing for me to grasp onto and enjoy. And it's not, these kinds of books are advertised as like rom-coms. It's not funny in any way, shape, or form.
It felt very much like, so reading through it, what it felt like to me was that Disney Channel movie, Halloween Town, and like Return to
Um,
Halloween Town and stuff. Like that's what it felt like.
yeah. I just genuinely, and I was disappointed because I usually like these kinds of books. I guess we should
Yeah,
just rate it.
yeah.
Our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We get into 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I'm going between a horse and two. I think I'm gonna give it a two just because I did finish it. I didn't want to. I felt like I had to because I got it from NetGalley, but I did finish it, so I think I'll have to give it a two.
Yes, I'm gonna go with a two as well, just because like a low two, but still a two, just because I was able to finish it. Like I feel like for it to be like the level of bad that you go with a horse, like it's really bad. Like, but I wouldn't have finished it either. I probably wouldn't have gotten past the first chapter if I hadn't gotten it from Nick.
No, I agree. Like, I think when I started reading this, I texted you and was like, I don't like this. And I was only like on the first chapter.
Yeah. And it took me forever. Like I want to say like I literally made myself sit and read for the last like day and a half to get through it. But I think the first chapter took me 3 days. So that is where we are on a witch's guide to dating a demon, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye.